180 Church originally spawned off of Clear Branch. It's more like a ministry. Some people called it a satellite campus, but it was more like a ministry. And I guess about 2 years ago, we started having a passion to broaden our footprint, and we started praying, what is that, God? What does that look like? And as we're praying through that, then God started opening some doors.
When we came in 2012, on a given Sunday, I think we had 6 constant children who come on a regular Sunday worship service. And Wednesdays, probably it was 10 to 15 kids. Since then, I think our Wednesday nights, between the lowest we can have is 25 kids. The highest we can have is 40. On a given Sunday worship service is 20 to 25 kids, not only little ones, even teenagers. For me, that was a big change. And to see teenagers wanting to stay at this place, it means new life is giving them something that they can look up to or want to be part of.
Started out in the kitchen of Reverend Tony Johnson, and he developed and grew the church pretty rapidly until it moved into a new building, this building. Their purpose and their reasoning behind is reaching the lost in this community, those that aren't churched. And they started off with a service that served breakfast and round tables and that kind of things, and it just evolved and changed up as time went along. And I came in pretty much just kept running with the way they were going, but trying to build on relationships and building relationships out in the community.
The heartbeat, since it's reached one more, people kind of bought into that and realized that it's reaching even beyond our walls. So we've been very busy in the community, and people have joined us because they want to be a part of a church that's doing something. And actually that's kind of what we're called in the community. Oh, you're that church that does things. And from that point, just slowly but gradually but continually, we have been adding people until we've kind of run out of space.
We wanted to free up time with our demographics, the schedule that people were keeping. So we are trying to think outside the box. How do we fit the schedule of the modern day Christian and all the things that they go through? Well, we started to see that there was a need for an alternative date for service people that were working on Sundays.
In the first quarter of 2016, 3 out of our 4 Sunday morning worship services had reached capacity. So in an effort to continue reaching as many people as possible, it was decided to not only change the Sunday morning format, but also to launch a new service on Thursday night. So with this new format, the Thursday night service would now be the first service of the weekend for us. We would offer the same experience, same music, same teaching that would be received later in the weekend at all of our other locations.
We got a call from the conference and New Church Development, and was going to talk to us about a new opportunity that was going to present itself. And this was after much prayer, and so we kind of thought that God was opening our eyes to something and opening some doors. And so after we listened to him and did a lot of research in the area, then started pinpointing Pinson.
We began to think about a new midpoint or midweek expression as well. This would give them for those who desired, a presence, would give them the fellowship, and also offer an opportunity for them to worship.
New Church came in and we sat with Dr. Handa and our district superintendent and kind of discussed the future of the church and what the needs were. And what we ended up doing is refurbishing the pulpit area. It helped us to also upgrade our technology. Now we have wireless mics, and then we also upgraded the media room. We didn't have any media room. Now we have our things that are better.
We're in a little metal warehouse and a little small in space. We don't have a lot of rooms. So in talking with Richard Hunter and others at the conference, our district superintendent, Tom Parrish, we really knew that we needed to go to a second service. But I was a pastor at another church as well. I had 2 churches, it was 2-point charge, and I couldn't do that. So we looked at ways that we could make that happen and basically compensate my salary to be able to be here to create a second service and put another pastor at the other church, and it's really taken off.
The Thursday night service currently averages about 150 to 175 in attendance and continues to grow. New Church Development played a key role in helping us launch this new service. In order to accommodate the new weekend service structure, we had to capture a video of the Thursday night service in order to replay on Sunday at other campuses. Thanks to congregational development and a grant that we received from them, we were able to purchase the equipment needed to launch the new service very quickly that would free up space for the gathering place to continue reaching people with the life-giving message of Jesus Christ.
We talked with Rick Batson and Will Bradford at Turner & Batson Architects. And that was just simply on a piece of scratch paper and just a little bit of doodling. He came up with some concepts, and from those plans, I was able to talk with Richard Hunter. He actually came down one day, spent the whole day with me. And it was from that day, he gave me some really good input, and he said, if there wasn't a United Methodist Church here, that there needs to be, and the New Church Development wants to be a part of it.
After much prayer and consideration, Tony visioned for us for the next 50 years at our 50th, and one of them was starting New Expression at our midweek service. We call it Midpoint. It's been received very well. Our average attendance over the span, we're just about completing a year, has been 76, and we're thrilled with that. People have just enjoyed it, and through the help of the conference and Richard and his offices, we were able to establish that service and make an impact in our church and our community as a new expression of our faith.
Because of God's grace and His mercy and New Church Plant Development, a door opened for us to have an opportunity to launch another campus in Pinson. The Word says to make the most of every opportunity. And so that's exactly what we did. We started just praying through that and talking with our leadership team, and God kept opening doors in amazing ways. It has been amazing to see how committed New Church Plant Development is. Our conference helped us, and it's just been an amazing journey from day one.